Imagine this. You're in class 12. Every family gathering feels the same. One relative says, become a doctor. Another says, engineering is the safest option. Someone else tells you that artificial intelligence is the future. Everyone has advice, but have you noticed something? Very few people ask what is actually right for you. Hello and welcome to the Spoken Careers podcast. I'm Dr. Sudhir Reddy. Today, I want to talk about one of the biggest mistakes students and parents make. They ask too many people for career advice and end up even more confused. Let me tell you about a student I met a few years ago. He came to me carrying a notebook. On one page, he had written advice from his parents. On another, advice from his teachers. Then his relatives, his friends, even YouTube videos. When he finished speaking, he looked at me and said, "Sir, everyone has a different opinion. Who should I believe?" My answer surprised him. I said, "Perhaps you're asking the wrong question. Instead of asking, 'Who should I believe?' ask, 'How should I evaluate the advice I receive?'" Advice is valuable, but not all advice is equally useful. Some advice comes from experience, some comes from assumptions, and some comes from fear. That's why I use a simple framework called the career advice filter. The first filter is experience. Ask yourself, has this person actually worked in the field they are advising me about? Advice based on real experience is usually more valuable than opinions based on hearsay. The second filter is evidence. Is the advice supported by facts, current information, and real industry trends? Or is it based on something that was true 10 or 20 years ago? The third filter is alignment. Does this advice match your strengths, interests, personality, and long-term goals? The right advice for one student may be completely wrong for another. When you apply these three filters, confusion begins to disappear. You stop collecting opinions. You start making informed decisions. Parents also play an important role. Every parent wants the best for their child. But the world your children are entering is very different from the one you entered. New careers are emerging. Technology is changing industries. Success now depends on continuous learning and adaptability. Students should listen with respect. Parents should guide with curiosity. Teachers should encourage exploration. When families work together, career decisions become stronger and more confident. Before we finish today's episode, I'd like to give you a simple exercise. Think about 3 pieces of career advice you've received recently. Now apply the career advice filter. Experience, evidence, alignment. You may discover that some advice deserves attention, while some advice can simply be appreciated and set aside. I'd like to leave you with one thought. Don't collect opinions, collect understanding. The future belongs to people who think clearly, learn continuously, and make decisions with confidence. If today's episode helped you, please share it with a student, a parent, or a teacher. One thoughtful conversation today can prevent years of confusion tomorrow. You can also visit www.spokencareers.com to explore our career decision intelligence resources and practical career guidance programs for students and families. In our next episode, we'll uncover one of the biggest myths about success and why many students chase the wrong definition of achievement. Before you make your next career decision, remember this: advice should inform your future, not replace your thinking. I'm Dr. Sudhir Reddy. Thank you for listening to the Spoken Careers podcast. Until next time, stay curious, stay confident, and keep building a future that is truly your own.